Hello everyone, this is Prehistoric Oscar, and today I will be reviewing the Brea Tracking and Hunting video. Large groups of herbivores leave a mark on the landscape as they travel and leave behind eaten vegetation, scent trails, and dung. Here we can see a small pack of dire wolves that appears to consist of 4 wolves. Using scent will reveal the places players have previously been. If you look closely below the western horse icon, you will notice that it shows how recent the scent is and the current state of that player. From what we can see, we will have to hold down the keybind to inspect scent particles. Inspecting scent will reveal a trail that leads you to the next scent particle in the sequence. I really like how the developers have created the scent or tracking system. It seems much easier to track animals in ecos compared to Cenozoic survival. The speed you can inspect each scent particle depends on your wind direction. Tracking with bad wind will take longer than tracking with good wind. Wind also affects which direction players can see scent particles, so it is important to pay attention to the wind direction when approaching players. I noticed that the dire wolves do not seem to become transparent when crouching in foliage. I think this will make the game much more realistic, as realistically predators do not become transparent when hiding in foliage, obviously. The outcome of a hunt is influenced by how stealthy your approach is. Attacking your prey before being spotted will spook them, but if you are spotted first, they may flee or retaliate. However, not becoming transparent when hiding in foliage may be a disadvantage for predators, which means you will have to stay aware of where you step next during hunts. Herbivores can use the alert call to reveal predators to their herd. When a predator is spotted nearby, herbivores also have the option to enter flee mode. Flee mode significantly increases stamina, but prevents you from attacking for several minutes. This time the wolves used the foliage wisely, and they were successful in latching. Being attacked before spotting a predator causes you to enter spook mode. Spook mode works the same as flee mode, except you are forced into it and you can still attack things that provoke you first. Similar to the red light green light game that predators must play in order to catch AI, the herbivores seem to have a mini game for when the dire wolves latch a swell. The length of spook mode varies depending on the size of your herd and how many predators attack. Fortunately for the dire wolves, it seems smaller packs can take down one adult western horse quite easy. While latched, herbivores play an on-screen mini-game to knock their attackers loose, which is what I previously mentioned and noticed earlier. I also like how they continued to have the blood particles falling from the player when attacked. It adds a more realistic effect. I love their silly little howls. I just know, hearing a pack of dire wolves howl in ecos will be quite chilling, knowing they can take down a single adult western horse with very few members. Anyway, thank you all for watching my second video on ecos, Brea. I hope this video wasn't too blurry or unpleasant to watch since I don't have the best recording software. Goodbye everyone, I'll see you all in the next video.